G'day, I'm Graham. Welcome to the channel. Today we start with episode 1 of our hot lap series, and for the next couple of weeks we're going to do Bathurst 1000 inspired hot laps, and sort of a potted history of the race through the slot cars that I own. And we're starting in 1964. Before it became the 1000, it was the Armstrong 500-mile race, and the car that won that year was a Ford Cortina GT 500 driven by Bob Jane and George Reynolds. It was a Ford factory-backed car. As they were, the race was for production cars, street cars, so often the cars were registered and driven to the track and driven home after the race if they were still in one piece. They ran on standard tyres, treaded tyres, and it was, it was an interesting race. They were about a minute or so slower per lap than the current supercars, but for the day it was quite good. The Cortina's won the race for a number of years in a row, so it's quite an iconic car in the early days of Bathurst. So we'll give it a run round the track in a minute and see exactly how it does go, but we'll have a close look at it before we do that. The first thing you'll notice is that there is no sponsorship on these cars whatsoever. They were allowed a stripe and their number, and that was about it. Not even the drivers' names are shown on the car. So the car in question here is a Scalextric car, which was one of the first in the series of Bathurst cars that they released, I think. It's been sitting there in the cupboard for many years, and I thought it was probably time it had a run. So we'll put it on the track in a minute and give it a run, see how it looks. It is a little later build than I thought it was originally. It does have a DPS door, and it's made in China, so it is reasonably modern Scalextric slot car. Inline motor, very narrow tyres, and as you see, treaded tyres. So it's interesting to see how it actually performs on the track. We'll do some laps and see how this little Cortina goes. Start the...
Congratulations again for winning the pole position.
Well, that was fun. The results are in for the first episode of our Bathurst hot laps, and the forward Cortina, as I expected, was not as fast as some of the others will be, but it came in with a respectable 10.82 seconds for the lap, which I was very surprised with and pleased. So we'll put him up on the board. We won't put him up very high because I think there'll be a few that'll go above him, but we'll just put him on the board here now. Right. Well, that's it for this video. So we'll get another one ready and get it up in the next couple of days. But thank you for watching, and if you like this sort of content, please like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think of it, whether you liked it, whether you didn't, and we'll catch you again soon.